What's up, you guys? I know it took me literally forever and 3 days to do this video. You don't even want to know what happened. Like, my drives crashed and just a bunch of stuff. But you know, we don't make excuses, we just figure it out and we just move forward. So yeah, I think it was time for a change, and I've had blonde hair for 5 years and I'm ready to let it go. I know I've probably let it go a few times, but I brought it back because we're so used to things being the same all the time. So it was very difficult for me to let go of blonde hair, but now I'm like, bye girl, bye Felicia, bye Shalora. So yeah. But recently I've been doing a lot of reading, and with reading you have these self-revelations and self-discoveries and self-realizations. And I was talking to one of my friends. Our conversation sparked a thought of something that happened in middle school that I think stuck with me for a long time. Most of you guys do not know I was probably the most shyest person on the planet. Like, literally the shyest person. My mom would be like, go to the counter and ask for a sauce, and I'll be like, I don't want to. I was terrified to talk to people. It was just, I don't know. I was shy, whatever. Anyways, so in middle school, I was very quiet, and because I was shy, I was very to myself. Didn't talk to people as much. I mean, I had my few friends, but I didn't talk. I was like quiet. So I guess that resulted in some of the girls not liking me. That made me really sad. You know, in middle school, you're gonna have friends. As you get older, you realize, you know, you're gonna have like your 2 friends and you're gonna be good. There's some people out there that have like a bunch of friends, and that's cool too. But you know, as you get older, you realize everybody's not your friend. So in middle school, I didn't know that, so I wanted everybody to be my friend. I wanted people to like me and wanted to be accepted. So the girls thought that I was stuck up, or that because I was quiet that I thought I was too good or something, and that was so far from the truth, and it hurt my feelings. So because I wanted to have some friends, I started hanging out with the guys, and the guys didn't care. Guys barely say anything to each other anyways. They hang out all day at the crib and they just be like, you want some food? You hungry? Want to play this game? You know? They didn't care that I didn't talk. They just didn't care. So I started hanging out with the guys, and I started becoming more of a tomboy, and I started just kind of like hiding who I really was to be more accepted and to fit in somewhere. I started doing that because I felt like maybe if I started hanging out with the guys and became more like a boy, that I would be less of a threat to other people, and maybe the girls might like me and I can have some more female friends, you know? So I did that, and no. Nah, bruh. I gained some friends, but in the time of me gaining friends, I was losing part of myself, and that was not okay. I kept this going on for a long time. I was dimming my light to be accepted and changing myself for others. For what? To sit at lunch and have some pizza and some laughs? It wasn't worth it. And believe it or not, I recently came to this realization about, where did this start? I wanted to know, where did this start? I realized throughout my life I've changed myself for other people, to make other people feel comfortable, to make people feel more secure with themselves, to make people feel good about themselves, and to be accepted. Nah. No, that's not okay. It's not okay. I get it. You know, we all want to feel loved and we all want to feel accepted and welcomed, but changing yourself to do so, no, it's not okay. And I had to tell myself that it's not okay. No. There were times where I would change myself to get my foot into an opportunity, and I felt like as soon as I get in the door, then I'll go back to being myself. Never worked out that way. And then that situation didn't work out for me, because unless I'm myself, nothing ever is gonna work out. So, to be honest, in my career, I've done that a lot. I have done things because people told me that you need to look like this, you need to do this, you need to sing like this, you need to wear this, you need to be this type of artist, you need to do this, you need to be skinnier, you need to do this, you need to wear your makeup like this, you need to have this type of character, you need to be like this person. And I did it. I was all those things, I was all those people, I was doing all this stuff because I thought if I didn't do it, then they wouldn't work with me. It shouldn't be like that. People should love you for who you are. Point blank, period. That's it. You should be you. And if somebody doesn't like it, bye. Like, simple as that. And it's like, what sense does it make to be all these different things that other people want you to be? And then, yeah, you're being this person. It's gonna be weird because it's never comfortable to be something that you're not. Okay, yeah, you're this person that you've created, and then these people like you, but they don't like you. They like whoever you're trying to be. They don't even like you for who you are because you're not showing people the real you. So basically, you're robbing yourself, you're robbing the world, you're robbing everybody of the uniqueness that only you can bring to this world. It's not fair. That's not fair to you, and it's not fair to anybody. So who cares if somebody doesn't like you? If somebody's intimidated by you, you can't stop being you. You can't stop being you to make somebody else feel comfortable. You cannot, because it's not fair. We all have these unique abilities and gifts that only we can do. Only us. And if we do not be ourselves, we're gonna rob the world of whatever we were put on this earth to do. We're gonna rob the world of that because we can't get in our heads, gotta be myself. We can't be this person. We can't be that person. You gotta shine bright no matter how bright your light is. Of course, always being humble, always being very humble, and never treating anybody with disrespect. But know that you're dope. Know that you're like fly. Know that. So you don't ever feel like you need to be somebody else. Because nobody can be you. And you can't be nobody else. Know that nobody can be you, and that is your power. Like literally, that is your strongest power, that nobody can be you and do you better than you can do you. And people gonna talk regardless. So just be yourself. And once you start being yourself, you realize, hey, this is actually easier than anything I've ever done in my life. Because being yourself is literally the easiest thing to be. It's yourself. Once you stop trying to like be everything else. I'm talking to myself too, guys. So when I say you, don't think I'm like, you. I'm saying you. Really. I'm talking to myself as well. So until you are your authentic, truest self, you're never gonna feel fulfilled. You're never gonna feel happy, like truly, truly happy. Because it's impossible to live out your purpose in life without being yourself. Completely yourself, authentic, unapologetically yourself. It's impossible to do that. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna come to a point where you're like, man, I don't wanna do this. I wanna strip all this away. And that's kind of what I've been doing lately, and I'm gonna get a little personal. I felt for the longest time that I wasn't being myself, and I didn't feel like it was fair to myself and to the world that I was being something that I didn't even like. I was like, who is this person? Who is this girl? I don't know. Who is this woman? I was trying everything in my power. I'm like, I'm gonna change my hair, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna change this, and I'm gonna change what I'm wearing, I'm gonna change this vibe, and I'm gonna do this. And it was like, I'm doing all this stuff to change, but in the back of my head, I was always thinking like, well, the people like me if I do this, the people like me if I wear my hair like this, they still like me if I change my hair from blonde to brown, and if I cut my hair. Like, I was thinking of like what other people thought. why I never sat there and was like, what do you want to do, girl? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What makes you happy? And until I sat there and really thought about that, I was just doing other stuff just to do it. And based off other people's opinions and thoughts. But I was never happy. I was never, ever happy. And now I'm a lot happier because I'm like, this is me. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Bye. So from this point forward, I am vowing to be myself unapologetically and not letting the thoughts and the opinions of others make me feel less than. And I will never dim my light to make someone else feel more comfortable. And I hope you vow to do the same because you're worth it. You're worth that vow to yourself. And remember, don't dim your light just because you think you might shine too bright, baby. Shine, baby, shine. Okay, well, until next time.